Hell yeah.
I cannot. I'm sorry.
Do you think that America, where it's at right now, do you think it's going to go uphill or downhill?
Well, I think for those who struggle on a day-to-day basis financially, it's still going to be a little bit of a downhill. But I think America always lifts itself up again. We always tend to come back and get better. We need some changes. As far as government, we need some changes. But I think we'll get there.
Okay. Do you think politics are important?
It's definitely important. I mean, I hate the whole side thing. I think that government should be for all people. It should never be about, well, they're better or they're better. It should be about the people, right? And unfortunately, unless we're going to run, we have to vote.
I wish it was more for the people, though. It seems like nowadays it's always like everybody's creating so much conflict. There's always a side. But if we could just get everybody collectively agree on something, it'd probably be better for everybody.
It's causing not only sides in the government, it's causing sides within us. It's causing people to dislike each other, hate each other. Look at today. This is a good example of this festival. Yeah. There's all types of people here. Yeah. We had an amazing day. Yeah. If our government would act more like this, I think we would get along a lot better. I think if more YouTubers and would ask better questions like this, I think we would get to a better place. Yeah.
Right?
John, nice to meet you, man.
What are your thoughts on white people?
I love white people.
Hell yeah.
Spanish people cool, white people cool, black people cool,
everybody's
Jamaicans cool. You got fucked up people in every race.
All right.
Wait, first. This is who I work for. Like everything.
Oh my lord. So she works for... No, I'm just kidding. All right. Do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
The American dream in me will always tell me that I'm going to put it uphill, honestly.
But you think it'll just bounce back?
I don't know, but I'll always bounce back. Me? I can only speak for me.
Hell yeah. I got one more question. Do you think politics are a waste of time or worthwhile to talk about?
Oh, worthwhile. How are we supposed to... You just said we were going down. How are we going to fix anything? How can we complain about choices if we weren't involved in, helping choose them? That's why we got primaries coming up June 21st. Help pick out who's going to be in the Democratic primary, Richmond primary, all over the place.
You can't have a brain fart right now.
I am.
Oh, no.
It's hot out here.
All right. Well, great answers. Thank you again. Nice to meet you. Aside from America, do you think the world is going uphill or downhill?
Yes, I do. I just feel like with Russia bullying other countries, it's a negative input on life itself. When you look at the United States, how many mass shootings? Let me ask you this. I know you're asking me the questions. Yeah. How many mass shootings have we had in the past week?
Honestly, I don't know the number, but I know it's a lot, though. It's crazy. It's happening every week, it seems like.
I think a mass shooting is 3 or more casualties, right? Arguing over gun laws, stuff like that. When you're monetizing, okay, we're going to make more money if we sell more guns. So you're putting that over human lives, in my opinion.
Yeah, right.
So,
what's your name?
I'm Corey Metcalf, yep.
Nice to meet you, man. I appreciate it, boss.
No problem.
You have a good rest of your day. First off, what's your name?
I'm Tay.
Tay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm Sean. Nice to meet you. Do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
I think that it's going downhill.
Yeah. And why is that?
When I say that, I speak more so as far as economically.
What are your thoughts on crypto?
As of right now, they claim it's going to have a lot of value in the future, but I don't think it has no value. It just seems kind of sketchy now.
Do you think politics are good or bad?
I think politics is worth the time to talk about. If we all kind of agreed on the same things, we wouldn't really get anywhere. So I think that having, a liberal and a conservative is kind of it puts things in a balance kind of scale. It's checks and balances actually works that way. So I think that's why we are who we are today as America, because of the differences that we have as far as ideals. Yeah.
Dude, great answers. Great answers.
I was nervous. I hope doing stuff when you
yeah. Bro,
it's
dude, I'm nervous.
On this thing.
Yeah. All right, so we have Darian here, and all right, we're redoing it. What is your name?
My name is Darian.
All right. The question today is, do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
In this current state with inflation, it looks like we're going downhill. It's going to turn around. Per usual.
All right. Do you think politics are good or bad? Is it a waste of time or is it worthwhile to talk about it?
Depends on how we want life to be, guys, here in Richmond. Politics are necessary. Yeah.
What about sides, though? I wish everybody could just agree on one thing.
Just be human. Whatever the human rights, we all want the same thing. We're breathing the same air.
Yeah.
So I think we should be able to agree on human rights.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your day. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine? Yeah. I'm Sean. Nice to meet you. Do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
we are not progressing as much as we should be progressing. I don't want to necessarily say we're going downhill, but I don't feel like we're going uphill as much as we should be. I feel like there's a lot of work to do. I think we're making some progression.
Do you think politics are like worthwhile to talk about, or do you think it's a waste of time?
I think it's kind of a waste of time in a sense, because I feel like a lot of promises that are made aren't always kept.
You know, you have left and right, and then, yeah, I feel like both sides always say they're going to do something and they never do.
It's always hard to tell, like, what's the right choice to make.
Thank you again. Do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
Where are we going and why are we in this handbasket?
Wherever you want to go. I've heard that before. I'm not sharp at all, no. I don't know. I just love doing this stuff. It's the only thing I can concentrate on. All right. Yes, I do. I think so. Politics are important or not important?
Politics are the way we express our belief systems in relationship to how our society is run.
How are you going to get everybody together when one person says, I think we should kill all the Jews, and the other person says, well, I'm Jewish and I disagree with that, but I think we can find some common ground someplace.
Okay, you're right. I guess you create sides then, right? Thank you both. And what's your name? Oh, do you think America is going uphill or downhill?
Well, I think the highers are going downhill and the lowers are going up.
I've not gotten that answer yet.
I think that the highers think they know everything, and maybe the lowers are like addicts, homeless, like they're figuring out resources, like, and all that stuff is growing.
Do you think politics are important or is it a waste of time?
Well, I think it's important if it's done right. I feel like the way it was supposed to be is under God.
And what's your name?
My name is Lauren.
Lauren? And I'm Sean. Nice to meet you.
See you.
All right, we're good. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.